Welcome, everyone, to Hard Rock Stadium, home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see a team from the American, the South Florida Bulls, taking on the 5th-ranked team in the land, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia. The Bulls will put toe to leather to crank us up. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Hurricane offense makes its way onto the field to start this game. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Pulls it and fires to the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The play action fake. Catch in the middle, it's Fletcher. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on 3rd down from the 43. Under fire. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Man, you talk all week about setting the tone, quieting this crowd. Don't let them get involved. You know how you do that? Get a sack and force a punt on the first possession of the football game. That's a heck of a start for this defense.
And the Hurricanes will punt this one away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He'll feel the punt and take it back. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. So USF's offense will have its first possession of the game. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face.
There he goes. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, South Florida. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
Now, we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. Fielded in the end zone. It's Marion. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Turning it on! Past the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Canes!
Man, it's easy to call plays when I got guys like this who can take the ball and rip it 70-plus to the house. How about the speed? He showed you a little bit of wiggle. This dude's got it all. Nice touchdown run by the running back.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he tacks on the extra point. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. Returner will field it and try to get some field position. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Brown wants to pass. Quickly complete.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So this can certainly open things up later on.
Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. And the Bulls will hustle to the line.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Sprinting away. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. The Bulls have it with a 1st and 10.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
And the Bulls can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Grab near the marker. It's Nimrod. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Bulls have moved it inside the 20. Wants to keep it in the air. A little screen to the running back. Oh, what a cut! Touchdown Bulls! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And when you run these screenplays, you're trying to get your playmaker the ball in space, and what a great job. They get it to the running back, but look at the blocks out in front. Everybody paving the way, creating some space, and then he's got so much speed, he can take care of the rest. Really, really nice screen pass.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Let's see what he can do with the return. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. This picked off. What a play to set him up. Bringing it back. Touchdown Bulls. And they turn it into a defensive score.
And what a great job by the linebacker that time. He's got his eyes on the quarterback sitting in zone coverage. QB stared his target down. Not only does he pick it off, but he shows you the athleticism, taking it back all the way for a touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Tulane is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Sean King, and they are right back in this. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Duke.
Got his man.
We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Hurricanes line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. To the air, it's back. Working that left side now. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. Looking for a crease, it's Fletcher. Not much of a gain there on the ground, and that will do it for the first quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and USF is on top. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Off the play fake. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bauman. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. To the air on first down. Fires to the big fella.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. He's knocked out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 44. He's going to look for a man on third and short. Got a man. It's Johnson. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. The Canes will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. Leaves it with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Bulls are in the hurry-up. Trying play action. With the catch, it's Nimrod. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
Pickup of 11. First down for the offense.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. What a nice job by the defense stringing that out and forcing him out of bounds. He got nothing. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Brown will throw it. Fires to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. Taking it the other way. Touchdown, Hurricanes. The defense gets it done with that huge interception return.
You've got to be so careful as a quarterback throwing over the middle of the field with this linebacker. He is so good in coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes. He'll make you pay, and he did right there with that pick six.
Ready to try the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
Miami, 14.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Intercepted! A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. This offense has it with really good field position. On the ground, it's Fletcher. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking for a man. It's back. Pressure coming. Myers on the move. He caught it. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. A first down run in the red zone. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. They give him the rock again on 2nd and goal. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
The extra point here would tie the game. And he makes the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive.
Set to kickoff.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. This time he's got it. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Got it in the middle, it's Alexis. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. The Bulls have it with a 1st and 10. Brown wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle, it's Nimrod. He's down at the 25-yard line, waning moments of the first half. It is a first down. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in, it's Singleton. And the Bulls with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Give to the running back. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Looking to throw for it. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And this one only 35 yards out, but not straight away. This one from the left hash. The official says no good. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are the ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
The give to the right. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Just feeds the running back. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that field there in Coral Gables, sign me up for another half. And it's been an absolute clinic in fundamental defensive football so far. A total standoff with both teams refusing to give an inch. And I know this new era of football is about chucking it all over the yard and just outscoring the other team. But this game is a throwback, and to be honest, it's refreshing. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Hard Rock Stadium.
Just about set to put toe to leather as we are deadlocked here in the 3rd. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe.
And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day.
And that is such a veteran play by that defender. In cover zero, he knows the quarterback's going to have to get rid of the football quickly, so he's getting ready to jump anything that's going to be underneath. He does just that. Great job with the speed. Nice job reeling it in for the INT.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They'll line up for a second down play. Back to throw. It's Beck. It's complete on the right side. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Use the play fake, now to throw. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. Wants to throw again. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Out of the shotgun on third down. The pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. Smashes it between the uprights. And now they take the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Nevada is in front. They've responded well to all the off-the-field chatter this week, but they still have to finish the job, and that is no sure thing right now. They're up by 4 over Middle Tennessee. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
The Bulls now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Tight end now in motion. Off play action. Here's the pressure. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. A deep tradition of backers who make plays and get after quarterbacks. Ray Lewis could do it all back in the day, just like this guy is.
And they look the same, don't they? They look the part, just big, physical, huge guys, but the speed element always there, always in the backfield, making plays.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. That pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Fair catch, called for and made. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take it.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
All right, this offense needs to come up with a solution for this defensive end because he is a problem. They have got to find a way to help out the offensive tackle to prevent this guy from getting to the quarterback.
And the Canes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll run play action. Trying to get behind the defense. Grabs it up to 25 in stride. Touchdown, Miami! And they take it in for 6 more points. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off.
South Florida, 21.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off the play fake on first down. Makes the catch. It's Singleton. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
And the Bulls want to crank the tempo. From the gun, running back on the move. Turns it on in midfield. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
And the defense picks up the sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. We've reached a break, and Miami is holding onto the lead. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Here on third down. Brown will throw it. He lofts one down the sideline. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. They drag him down at the 34-yard line, and they said they wanted to force mistakes, and they did just that.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. Fourth quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. On the run, it's Fletcher. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up one to the 35. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Makes the grab. It's Daniels. didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And the Canes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. He'll have enough for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 45. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on 1st down. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. So now it's 2nd and long. Caught in the backfield, it's Johnson. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Wants to throw it. Here comes the heat. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
And the Hurricanes line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Past the sticks, and he may get more. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. This upset bid has been brewing since the start of the game, seemingly, and they are in a world of hurt at this moment, guys.
Yeah, keep the pedal to the floor, right? Don't let up. You've done a great job. You're the perceived underdog. You've taken control of this football game. Jesse, you got the formula right now. You got them right where you want them.
Yeah, they've thrown caution to the wind in this game, right, David? I mean, they came in knowing they'd have to take some chances, and they'd have to be open and free, and it's worked to their advantage. Now's not the time to get tight if you're the underdog winning this game late.
This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Takes the handoff, it's Fletcher. And the defense snows him under after a very short game. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. It's a draw. And they did not let him get to that 1st down line. It'll bring up a call here. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative, use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. On the move from inside is 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. The short hands, it's Singleton.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down. The 3rd down's coming up. They'll try to power their way ahead. Oh, what a move. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Brown wants to pass. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Back to pass. Caught over the middle, it's Alexis. Tackled there by the defense. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be fourth down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Rushes on him. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. And with things in their favor on the scoreboard, the quarterback's favorite play in the playbook. The old kneel down from victory formation. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team come into fruition. You just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are, but when you stack wins